And then sometimes, more often, I'll do my jawline because I don't have one at the moment.
No. Y'all need Jesus. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you how I got this look. So if you are into it, if you want to see what makeup I use, the techniques that I've learned, then just keep on watching. I'm actually trying a new location in my room. So let me know if you like this, because if you like this, then I'll do more makeup and more hair stuff here. So let me know. That's like a very important thing. And also, before we actually get started, if you have been enjoying my vlogmas or my channel or my videos, whatever it is, I would really appreciate it if you can hit the subscribe button below, just to help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers. It's something I've been working towards for almost 8 years now, and it would really mean a lot to me if you can take the time to support me and subscribe to my channel. Okay, that's that. Let's get into the makeup. I get questions about my go-to makeup, and I think I've 85%, 90% perfected it. So I'm gonna share with you my faves right now. I'm not a makeup guru by any means. However, there are some tips in here that I think might help you. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So like I said, this is not like a tutorial per se, but I want to show you what I have been doing and what I've been loving. So I just have moisturizer from this morning and I was actually wearing this from this morning. It's a tinted hydrator. If you watch my channel, you know that I love this stuff. It's just a little bit of tint for to kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Wow, I can't speak. See, I'm not a makeup guru. I have a little bit of discoloration. I have some red, so I just like it to kind of color correct. Well, there you go. And it's very sheer. It's not a super heavy foundation, so I really like it for the days that I'm filming, or if I want to go to the grocery store or whatever. This is what I'll use. But for today, I haven't decided what I want to use, but I did want to show you my 3 favorite foundations / tinted moisturizers right now, and this one has been a favorite for a long time. It's the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, oil free. It has SPF 20, and I'm in the color Fawn in this one. Then this is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus CC cream, and this one is SPF as well, and it has 50 SPF. And then the last but certainly not least, this is the L'Oreal True Match, and I love them all. So this is the hyaluronic tinted serum in the shade 4-5. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, this is the shade medium in the It Cosmetics. What do I want to use? I don't know. Well, I think that I'm going to start with my under eyes. I don't have super dark circles, but I do have a little bit, and I find that if I color correct, my concealer looks much better. So I have a mirror right here, which is why I'm looking at this too. But I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes, and you can already see the difference. No rhyme or reason. I'm just going in with this fluffy brush. And please do not judge my fluffy brush or my brushes. They have to get washed. Wow, already you can see the difference. I don't put a ton. And this is the Bobbi Brown. I will link everything in the description box below if you guys are interested in any of it. This is the corrector in Peach. And then I'll just take whatever I have left and put it by my nose, up here, wherever I have red spots or dark spots. Okay, I just decided that I'm going to go with the L'Oreal because I really like the finish on this. And it's really nice because it has hyaluronic acid in it, and so it's it's skincare but also makeup. So I just put a bunch, literally just go like this. Oh, and I'm dripping. Did I drip? I don't even know. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. On my nose, a little bit here, here, and then I go like this on my neck. I get enough? If I need more, I will add more. Okay, so here's the thing. I will take the foundation and I'll spread it with my finger, and then I have been using a brush for the foundation. So I'm just going to tap it in instead of brushing. I have found that tapping it really helps me, like dabbing, you know, dab. Do we still do that? And then what I'm gonna do after is what seals the deal. And this usually takes me 5 to 10 minutes, maybe. I've done this in 4 minutes flat. I think once you have found the products that you like and you just start practicing it and like using it, oh, there's Poopy, then you can do your makeup in super fast, 5 minutes or so. Okay, so that actually looks pretty good, but sometimes I'll notice that my foundation looks a little bit like, not patchy, but like it doesn't look as smooth as I want it to with the brush. So what I'll do is I'll take a wet beauty blender, which is already wet, and I just pounce it to make sure there are no like brush strokes or anything. And then I do a check to see if I want to add any more. Sometimes I'll add some in here, but I think this looks pretty good for what I'm doing. I'm just gonna film. So that's that. And then I go in with concealer. I have been using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer, and I'm in the shade Medium Tan. And this you do not need a lot of. So literally just take, like, you can't even see, that's how little. You just put it in the, I put it in the inside of my eye. Like, look how little I'm using, not a ton. And then a tiny bit on the outside. That might be a little bit too light, but we'll see. And then I take an angled brush like this. And this is, I don't know what this is, Moda Pro, but it's like angled and it's kind of dense. It just hits, oh, it's starting to pour. It just like fits the eye, under the eye so perfectly. And I, again, just start dabbing it in, not like stroking it. Okay. Dab, 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 dab. And I try to create an up, because I have like, number one, I have droopy eyes, and number two, like they kind of fall like this. And what I want to do is I want to lift it. So I just go up with, you can already see that going up. And you saw how little I use. It's just very, very little. If I'm going to like an event or like a dinner or a party, I might do it a little bit more. Or use a little bit more, I should say. But since I'm just filming here, I think this is enough. And again, just dabbing, 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 dabbing. I just love how it like opens up, and it looks a little bit crazy right now, but it will look all seamless at the end. And then again, you can take that beauty blender and just pounce it, kind of blend everything together. So right after I do that, then I'm gonna go in with setting powder, and this is the Givenchy Prisme Libre in Mussolini, the 4. This is really cool because apparently it's like color correcting, and I mean, it lasts you a really long time. So what I do is I take a poof. This one is from Tati Beauty. She is no longer in business, unfortunately, but I know you can find a poof over on Amazon. And what I do is I just put it in the powder, and then I rub it in on the back of my hand to get the excess off, and then you're gonna see the difference. Let me make sure you guys are in focus. And it just smooths it out. Like, it's insane. And since using this, I get hardly any crease. Like, you can see the difference. What the heck? Okay, you see that? Let's wipe that away, shall we? Again, I put it in the powder. I blend the excess, and here we go. And you're just pressing it in. I'm not doing any baking. I'm just pressing it in. Wow. Beautiful. Sometimes I'll bake with this, but for things like this, a quick look, I'll just set it. So that's done. And now let's move on to contour. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I've been using Merit, and I have the foundation sticks. I have the foundation in Camel and then Amber, which the Amber is what I use for contour, which is a tip. Like, you don't need a contour to contour. You can use a foundation in a darker shade. So I just take it from like my sideburns down, not super far down, but right there. Other side as well. And I just do another one here, just to get a little bit more pigment there, and then my forehead. And then sometimes, more often, I'll do my jawline because I don't have one at the moment. And then I will take the same foundation brush that I was using. This is, all of these I think are Morphe M439. So I just blend up. If you're wanting the snatched look, always blend up instead of blending down, because if you blend down, you're just bringing your makeup down, and it's gonna affect how your makeup looks, right? So always blend up, and then again, I'm just like pressing into the skin, not really gliding. Once I changed that technique, my makeup really just changed, and for the better. What I love about this Merit foundation is that it blends out. Like, I'm barely putting any pressure, and it's blending out so beautifully. And then the neck, I just rub that in, and then down, of course. towards the neck. And then sometimes I'll do some contouring on the nose, but I don't feel like it today. From here, let's move on to blush. And something I like to do with blush is I actually am using a lip gloss. This is the new Shine Revlon Super Lust, I can't really read the rest, but in Glaring Coral, and you'll see how beat up it is. I have used this to the ground. And how I apply this is I bring it down a little bit so I don't break it, but I just take the brush to the lipstick, and then wherever I want it, I start pressing in. Again, we're pressing in, not so much gliding. I don't know the word that, oh, look how pretty that is. But you can already see the face kind of getting snatched. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I kind of feel like a makeup guru. Like, I know what I'm talking about. This is exactly what happens when you use the same product and you just kind of perfect it, and you know what works on your face and what doesn't, you know? Do that, and then with like the outside of it, I do a little bit over my nose for that skin sun-kissed look. And then if you feel like you do too much, just take that foundation brush and go over it, and you're good. From there, I'll do highlight, and the highlight that I'm using is also Merit. I have just been loving cream products, using the same brush that I use for the blush, and I didn't tell you what it was, but it's the Morphe G6, and I think this is a foundation brush, but you can use whatever you want. And then again, same thing, highlight the high points, and I want the cheekbones to be the star of the show, and I go up and over there, and then I do the bridge of my nose, and then the Cupid's bow. And it's gonna look a little crazy right now, but it's beautiful. Okay, one thing I forgot to do is set after the concealer, but it's fine. I like to set between a bunch of the steps. That'll make your foundation and your makeup really blend together. Next is eyes and eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, I've sometimes do them before my makeup or after, depending on what's going on with my eyebrows, truly. But I'm in a phase where I'm growing my eyebrows out. I want like more bushy. So what I've been using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. Sorry for the glare. And all I do with this is I take a spoolie. I should have done this before my makeup, but it is what it is. Take a spoolie and I grab the brow gel on it, and then I just take it and just like kind of douse it on there, and then I take the spoolie and I brush it up to where I want it to stay. I want to try like a brow flick pen, not like a pencil. I feel like that might be better for my brows at the moment, but right now this is all I have to work with, so that's what we're gonna do. It actually looks pretty good. I'm loving it. Okay. All right, that's done. That was much easier than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, next up, let's do the eyes. If the eyes have a little bit of creasing, what I'll do is I'll just go in with my beauty blender one last time. And then this is the powder that I got for my wedding. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Glow Fusion powder. I also have the foundation, which I really love, but I'm running out, so I'm using it sparingly. And then I just had a bunch of cashews. Starts in my throat. Okay, look at that. I have never hit pan on a powder. That's how much I love this stuff. So I'll just use this to kind of set my eyes, and then I won't get the creasing anymore. And this is kind of just like my base shade slash setting powder, because the color is just so close to my skin tone. And then if I'm doing eyeshadow, I'll do eyeshadow, but if not, which I typically don't, because I'm still learning how to do eyeshadow on my hooded eyes, I will do the liner, which the liner is what I've been getting the most questions on. So I'm gonna try to do this as best as possible on here. What you need is eyeshadow and then a couple brushes. So the brush that you want is something that looks like this, okay? Or what will also work is something that looks like this, okay? I use these two and then this to smoke out my bottom lash. If you have this one will be your better option because it's just so slanted. So what I do is I will take whatever shadow I want. I'll go with a darker one. So I'm going into this chocolate brown called Volcano, and this is the Morphe 9B palette. I don't think they have it anymore. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna, especially if you have hooded eyes, you're gonna look at the mirror and you're gonna place the brush where you want your liner to go. And you're gonna want the longer end towards the end of your eye, and then the shorter end towards your eyebrow, if that makes sense. Now, all you're gonna do, I'm gonna try to do this, is just stamp it like that. And then you're gonna flip your brush, and then you're just gonna brush it out and connect the lines, and you are literally done. It's really that easy. And then you just continue the line if you want to go in towards the middle of the eye. Wow, this is actually insanely good for me. I've never done it that good in the first try. And then if you wanted to do some on the bottom to kind of smoke it out, kind of like the reverse smoky look, you can just have whatever's on that brush and do the bottom. You can see that I haven't added anything, so it's just very slight. And then I'll take this brush, the one with this guy, and then I'll just smoke out the bottom a little bit if I want. Ta-da! Perfect. And then you just do the same thing on the other side and pray that they're even. Today is a good eyeliner day. What the heck? I'm telling you, the brush is key. Beautiful. And then now I realize that I want to add a little bit of something on my eyes. So what I do then, when I go to bronze, which is what I'm going to do right now, I take my bronzer powder and just a little bit to kind of set the bronzer in place and give myself a little bit more color. What I'll do is I will take a fluffy brush like so, and then on the, like, I just go like this a little bit, shake off the excess. And what I've learned is that you want to create a fake crease for hooded eyes. And you just like place the brush without closing your eye, so you see the fake crease that you're creating. And I don't want much, I just want a little color. I don't know if you can even see that. Actually, I think you can. And then you just kind of reapply. And if you put on too much, or if you bring the eyeshadow in too much, what you can do, a trick that you can do, is grab that color you put down, which is the Armani, and you'll just take it and put it in the inside of your eye and blend it out. And that should fix the overshadow, I guess. Great. So you just see a little bit of dimension in the eye. And then last but not least, I'm using mascara, and my tried and true mascara is this drugstore brand, L'Oreal Voluminous. Love this mascara, but I am all out. I have to get a new one. And so I'm using the Lancome Lash Idoli. I don't even know how you pronounce it, but here we go. And just going in. Wow, that liner, I mean, perfect. Okay, what else do I need to do? Oh, lippies, of course. Okay, so when it comes to lipsticks, I literally just pick a color, and today's color is, wow, I have mascara all over my hands. Today's color is from NYX, I think. I can't even tell because it's so, yeah, this is from NYX, and this color is in the shade Natural. Again, I'll link everything in the description box. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I always want to overline. My lips are so big, so I'll just overline a little bit in the Cupid's bow and under the bottom lip, just to kind of plump it up a tiny bit. And what I've been doing recently is I just take the lip color, or the lip liner itself, and I start to just color in my lip. Beautiful. And then I assess the situation. Do I like it? Do I not? I want it a little bit more brown. So what I do sometimes is I'll take, do not judge me, I'll take some concealer. This is a little bit darker, and I will just remove most of it off. And then I just tap it in the middle. Take my finger. Just to kind of create some dimension in the middle of the lip, so it looks a little bit more poofier. Poofier? Plumper. And depending on what I want to do or where I'm going, I'll either leave it like this or add some gloss on top. And then finish with setting spray once again. And there you have it. Quick, easy, lemon squeezy. There you have it. This is my go-to makeup. This video is a little bit longer because I was trying to explain, but typically it takes me 5-10 minutes max. Let me know if you've used any of these products or if you've wanted to, or if you have any products you want to recommend to me, because I truly just enjoy learning and kind of perfecting my technique. I'm, again, like I said, not a makeup guru by any means, but it's fun. So if you have any products you want me to try, let me know below. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.